The Bay Area's rock station, 107.7 The Bone.
The Eagles Fly, Sammy Hagar. Boy, you got a lot of good songs. Let's hit the phones again here from Antioch in the Bay Area. Jessica, welcome to Rockline.
Hey.
Hi, Jessica. You're on the air.
Hey,
Hi, Jessica. How are you, Jessica? We got distracted during that break. You're going to have to give me the count to 3, take a deep breath, and get myself back together. We were goofing off here in the studio. Can you imagine that, me goofing off, Jessica?
It's that bottle of cava you got.
Well, that's probably part of it.
I mean, the one we had. The one we had. I'm looking at that thing.
Past tense.
Lord have mercy.
Jessica, we're going to run out of time. I need your question.
I'm sorry.
Got to get to it.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sam, I was in St. Louis last year when you made the "It's Miller Time" comment.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering if you were still going to try and do your Cabo Wabo beer.
I would love to do Cabo Wabo Bear, and I was way ahead of myself when I did all that. And if anything, I hurt my possibilities. You know, I'm a pretty outspoken person, as everybody knows. And like when I did my when I did my backpedaling with the news team and all that in St. Louis, after saying that, I had no right to say that about making fun of Budweiser in a town like that, where probably 90% of that audience probably worked for Budweiser. My fans have supported me. And so I really was sorry, and I felt stupid. But I said, look, I've stood up on stage, in Chicago and talked about the St. Louis ball team, or I've stood, on stage in San Francisco and talked about, the Chicago ball team or something, and just get people riled up and, yelling, oh, boo, and all this stuff. It's part of what I do, but I really meant no harm with it. And like I said, I would love to make a beer, and hopefully someday I could make a great beer as good as my tequila, and that would stand up to that wonderful name, Cabo Wabo, but I might have hurt my chance. Let me tell you this much, I certainly hurt my chance of ever doing it with Budweiser.
You think?
But it was a great show, wasn't it?
You're the best. I'm going back in 2 weeks.
Oh, great. Well, I promise you another great show. Thanks.
All right, looking forward to it.
You can make your own chaser, Sammy. Some Cabo, and you got your own chaser.
I am my own chaser.
Let's talk to Jason. He's in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Welcome to Rockline, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Hey, all right.
Grand Rapids, Jason. What? Are you drinking a little tequila up there too, my friend?
Not right now, man. I'm at work right now, but we're at a wine wholesale. I know you're a big wino guy.
Yeah, I do. I like wine too. Now I'm starting to sound like. Wait, don't they call those people alcoholics? No, I'm joking.
No, that's the only thing about the meetings.
Jason, what's your question, please?
I seen you up in Muskegon, Michigan, and you were in between the Kenny Chesney shows. What I wanted to ask you is, how did the country music fans take to your music? I thought that was kind of interesting little combination with you and Chesney.
It was great. It wasn't as good as the fans in Muskegon or, or some of the other northern Michigan shows I did. That's always been a good stomping grounds for me. But it was unique to walk out into front of like 50 or 60,000 people. Here I'm Sammy Hagar. You got to know my songs. I Can't Drive 55, Top of the World, some Van Halen stuff, some Rock Candy Montrose, thinking that, everybody in the world must know exactly who I am and everything I've done. And to play some of those songs and have the people just kind of like, okay, yeah, we kind of like that. That was a neat song. I wonder, it must be on his new record, So it wasn't as easy as I thought it was to walk out and just, rock those, those fans. Those fans are really great fans. So I tell you what, Kenny Chesney is one of the greatest performers I've ever seen on stage. And I mean that. Rock, country, blues, I don't care what it is. This cat goes out there and gives it up hard every night, works really hard for those fans. And they're not really there to see that many other people. I found out the hard way. But Kenny's a dear friend, and I really, really enjoy doing that. And I'd do it again.
That's a different crowd you're playing to there, man. Totally different crowd.
And every time I used my bad language, they would, instead of cheering, they usually went quiet. I'd say, wait a minute, this is the opposite of what it's supposed to be.
That's PG with those people. Let's play Switch on the Light. Tell us about that.
Well, Switch on the Light, this is one of the songs that's with the Wabos, my favorite band in the whole wide world. My dear friends Vic, Mona, and Bro, who have been not only loyal to me, but have been close family and friends to my children and to my family. And I can't say enough great things about this band and how good they are. And this song, Billy Gibbons, I sent it to Billy and asked him if he would do this overdub of saying, the talking part. You'll hear Billy's voice. Trust me, it ain't me. Well, you might think it's Vic, but no, it ain't. It's Billy. And Billy said, man, I like Switch. Your band sounds real good on that. You got a good band, brother, and all this stuff. So, a lot of love to the Wabos, who will always be my solo band. Always, always, and always through this Chickenfoot project, everything else. And I'm not just saying that for the fan base or for the Wabos. That's straight from my heart. And we got a good thing. And here's probably the Wabos at their sideways best.
Let's run the light.
107.7 The Bone.
Streaming online at 1077thebone.com.